Hey guys, this is Candle and welcome to a new Let's Play. Oh, I just cannot stay away now, can I? Yes, this is Escape from Monkey Island, the fourth and the last of the original Monkey Island games. This was actually the first one I played way back when, I want to say in 2002, 2003, something like that. Anyways, all I remember is this was the very first game of the series that I played, and this is the reason I got my first 3D accelerated graphics card. You guys remember when that was the hot shit? Like, I had a Pro Savage Twister. Does anybody remember that? That and like the Voodoo and the 3DFX on top of NVIDIA and ATI and everything. And nowadays, all we have are NVIDIA and AMD, which is really, really weird to me, you know, having grown up with all the others. And oh wow. So yeah, I'm really excited to play this game for you guys. This was a bitch to get running though. Like many older games, it does not work so well on modern systems. Now, it is available on GOG.com and on Steam, and it does run on Windows 10, but you gotta fiddle with it a little bit, because the game is locked at a 640 by 480 aspect or resolution. So the highest it does is 480p. And there is a separate launcher where you can bump the resolution, but I couldn't get that to work right. And I was having issues too where cutscenes weren't loading properly. Like you would hear them, but you wouldn't see them.
Sometimes when it's quiet, I can still hear the monkeys. It's hard to believe that it's only been a few years since I first washed up on the beaches of Melee Island, armed with nothing more than a goofy name and an overpowering urge to become a swashbuckling pirate. I want to be a pirate. Who could have suspected that such a humble pursuit would lead me to cross swords with the evil ghost pirate LeChuck, the slimiest slug ever to plunder the seven seas? And who could have guessed that my battles with LeChuck would introduce me to the love of my life, Melee Island's Governor Elaine Marley. Or that my efforts to win Elaine's hand would repeatedly drag me to the mystery-drenched shores of Monkey Island. That's the second biggest monkey head I've ever seen. Or that I would finally end the scourge of LeChuck, burying him beneath a mountain of ice. Not me, that's for sure. Back then, the only thing duller than my sword was my wit. Now look at me. I'm married to the most beautiful governmental official in the Caribbean. The entire Tri-Island area shudders at the sound of my name. And now my Plunder Bunny and I are returning to Melee Island after the most incredible honeymoon in the history of... Guybrush! Yes, dear?
Stop daydreaming and make yourself useful!
Alright, so yes, now we're in the game, and for some reason, they opted to go with a keyboard control scheme. There is no mouse options in this point-and-click adventure, so you can't actually point and click in a point-and-click adventure, which is really odd. But, yes, let's take a look at the options here real quick. Where are they? There we go. So yes, everything is keyboard enabled, and movement mode, I have it set to camera relative. The actual default is character relative, which is tank controls. And this was the very first game I ever played with tank controls. And to this day, I still cannot stand them. I can force myself to stomach them for certain games. And some games, they even work relatively well, like Tomb Raider, where the camera is behind the character. But for games like this, with fixed camera angles, I cannot stand tank controls. There is always a disconnect for me between what my fingers are doing on the keyboard and what is actually happening on screen. And I know some people like that for survival horror games, and maybe if that was my first introduction to tank controls, maybe I would have gotten used to them better, because the added frustration heightens the tension and everything, but I still cannot stand them. Anyways, Alter the GWiz factor hides your advanced options here, where you can turn on different effects and everything as well. And there's also multiplayer options, but there aren't any. It says, no, I don't wanna. No, Tag Team Adventure Gaming is too easy. TCP socket bind failed. Look, there's no network play, okay? So yeah, there is nothing there. Anyways, back to the game. Hopefully things will work correctly this time. Because I've tried... I spent the last almost an hour trying to get this game to work correctly, and I mean, it was working fine just out of the box, but the cutscenes weren't running well. You could hear them, but you couldn't see them. And unfortunately, I can't do anything about the flicker for the subtitles in the cutscenes, so that kind of sucks. But everything else, we should have subtitles on with voice and text and everything. Anyways, back to the game. So, it's really, really weird sometimes. Alright. Wait, oh, do I have that? Ah, damn it, I did switch that. I didn't mean to. I forgot to switch that back. There we go. Alright.
There's an enemy pirate fighting over there.
Yes, there is.
Excuse me. I don't suppose you'd mind just leaving us alone? I'll give you all my milk money. Excuse me? I guess he doesn't want to talk to me.
No, he doesn't.
I'm not picking that up.
No, you can't pick him up. Alright, so let's take a look around.
It's the grated door to the ship's cargo hold. I have more important things to do than futz around in the cargo hold.
What? You mean you don't want to go? You don't want to go down
I
there?
have more important things to do than futz around in the cargo hold.
All right.
That cannon looks ready to fire.
Yes, it
Only
does.
I could get that thing to go off. It's way out of reach.
Yes, it is.
Even if I wasn't tied to a mast, I doubt I could pick up that cannon.
Okay, so full confession, I know exactly how to get past this bit, but once we get past like the prologue, I may not know exactly what to do. It has been years and years since I played this game.
I might if I wasn't tied to the mast.
What's your sign?
What's your sign?
Their ship is bigger than ours.
Those bullies. So yeah, the what's your sign bit was trying to pick up the enemy ship. It would, and the other one was use.
I don't think anybody reloaded that cannon.
No. All right.
It's full of hot coals. It's too cumbersome to handle with just my
Can't
feet.
pick it up. Let's use it. All right. So we knocked it over.
It's full of hot coals.
Yes, it is. Let's go ahead and pick up the hot coal. And now this is timed because he's kind of playing hot potato with his feet, and if you don't get it right quickly enough, he'll kick it off in a weird direction. But what you're supposed to do is, yeah, kick it to the loaded cannon. All right. Moment of truth. Will this cutscene play? Yes! All right. Ah, so glad to finally be able to play this game again.
Little snuggle cakes.
Hey, Elaine. Could you untie me?
No, she wants to have her way with you right there. Right on the mast. Act 1. Things to do on Melee Island when you're dead. Well, that doesn't sound too ominous.
Land ho! The way I pushed that smelly pirate right over the rail. Now that's the stuff of pirates.
I hope the loyal citizens of Melee don't hurt themselves. I mean, you know, all the pushing and shoving on the dock to see my, well, our return. Could be dangerous. Make sure this one stays on top.
Then there was the swab who came at me with the rusty fid. I sure taught him a thing or two about the proper use of deck chairs. Whoa. Got it.
Oh, come on, Guybrush. Why did you just crush your hat box?
Being the governor of such an adoring yet unsophisticated public can be so draining. I'll be lucky if I can get a second to myself for months.
You know, we make a great team. The way we communicate, the way we work together, and the way we anticipate each other's every move. There's nothing we can't accomplish.
Oh, well, here goes. Might as well get all the hullabaloo over with. What? Where is everyone?
Maybe everyone went to bed early?
Where's the welcoming committee? The banners? The crushing throng of well-wishers? Oh dear. Do you know what this means?
We can spend another 3 months honeymooning.
No, you adorable numbskull. Something has gone horribly wrong while I've been away. Nothing else can explain.
What's that? Hey, it's Timmy the monkey. How are you, boy? Either his litter box is full or he's trying to tell us something. What is it, boy?
Timmy, is something wrong?
Free grog at the scum bar?
There's been an outbreak of scurvy?
You won 74 bucks playing bingo, but lost it all playing banana futures.
There's trouble at the governor's mansion. Let's go.
Took you guys long enough.
Let's try 15, 4.2, 12. Fire!
Ah!
What do you think you're doing?
What does he look like I'm doing, fancy pants? I'm knocking down the governor's mansion.
You can't knock down the governor's mansion without approval from the governor.
Yeah. The governor's dead, ma'am.
Dead?
Was the marriage that killed her, they say.
But I am the governor. Do I look dead to you?
No, ma'am.
Then cease and desist your boulder flinging immediately.
Yeah. Sorry, governor. I'm under contract. I'm legally obligated to destroy your mansion with this here catapult.
Something's rotten on Melee Island.
I know. But the stench usually drifts away with high tide.
I've got a plan.
Although it sometimes lingers during an eclipse.
Guybrush,
Yes, dear?
I'm going down to City Hall to see about getting declared undead.
Won't that make you a flesh-eating zombie?
In the meantime, I need you to do 2 things for me.
More back rubs and foot massages?
Maybe later. First, I want you to put a stop to this insane boulder flinging.
Stop the insanity. Check.
Second, I want you to go to Lucre Island. Talk to my grandpa's lawyers. They might know how to help us fight City Hall.
Oh, but I hate talking to lawyers.
And not as much as they'll hate talking to you, dear.
Okay.
Well, I've got a resurrection to perform. Be good, dear.
Yes, Guybrush, be good. Don't get into too
And
much
don't
trouble.
forget, stop the catapult. Go to Lucre Island.
Sounds like the honeymoon's over.
She was a lot nicer before she died.
So yeah, this game is definitely a comedy. I feel it's much more on point than the other 3 games. But this is actually our first time returning to Monkey Island Melee Island since the very first game. All right.
Hey, what are you doing over here? Beat it.
Touchy, gee.
I want to talk to you.
Excuse me.
What?
Please stop firing boulders at my house. It's very unnerving.
Sorry about that, kid, but I'm under contract.
What are those numbers you're muttering?
You know? I don't rightly know. They're supposed to be targeting numbers or something, but I'll be danged if I can figure them out. All I know is how to hit that cactus. I'm trying to extrapolate from there.
All right.
Could you show me how to hit the cactus?
Nah, I only do that when I think the catapult's out of alignment. I wouldn't want to waste one of these boulders. They're expensive.
But they're just rocks. Anyways,
You seem like a busy man. I'll let you return to your evil deeds.
Thanks.
all right. Let's see.
Let's try 15, 5.5.
Is there something I can do over here? Yeah, I can enter the mansion, it looks like.
No way. I don't want to be inside if that guy actually gets lucky and hits the house.
Oh, maybe not. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's much we can actually do here right now. Ooh, he almost hit me. That is not nice, dude. Come on, seriously? Anyways, what was... Look at...
That is one fat bird.
Yes, it is. Alright. Alright, let's walk to Melee Town.
It's 3 o'clock.
Yes, it is. Alright, let's see. I see a place we should go to first. Wait, real estate sign. Sold. Alright. So yeah, does this look at all familiar? And they're a place with voodoo stuff, so...
Ouch. I hate to be that guy.
Can I pick it up?
No, I'm not into torturing complete strangers.
Maybe
Friends
not.
and company accepted, of course. Ah, the middle finger.
the most communicative of fingers.
Yes, it is.
As useful as a big finger would be while sailing in heavy traffic, I don't think I need it.
Aw. Can I use it, though?
Nothing happened.
Alright.
This table must have been a hand-me-down. There are only a few hands I want in my pants, and this isn't one of them.
Right.
This table must have been a hand-me-down.
Okay, let's see. Pinky.
For a pinky finger, it's quite large. I've already got a pinky finger.
Can I use it?
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. Okay. So what about the ring?
If that's a ring finger, I'd hate to see the size of the ring.
Can I pick it
I
up?
don't need another ring finger.
No. Use it?
Nothing happened.
Nope. Alright. Let's see. We got a thumb.
That's quite a thumb. As useful as a big thumb would be when hitching for rides, I don't think I need it.
What about using it?
Nothing happened.
No. Alright.
This finger seems slightly different than the others.
Wonder why.
If I want to point at something, I'll use my own index finger.
Alright, let's go ahead and use it then.
Yikes!
You fool?
Hey, it's you!
Yes, it is I.
You seem to show up whenever I'm in trouble. Why?
Who can say? Perhaps it's because we share an unspoken magical bond. Perhaps the fates have intertwined our destinies. Or maybe I've got an unbreakable 5-game deal with LucasArts.
Oh boy.
I'm here to help. How can I assist you, Guybrush Threepwood?
It's a shame LucasArts never made a 5th Monkey Island game, right guys? Right? Right? Yeah, Tales of Monkey Island from Telltale Games wasn't all that great. I may end up doing that sometime in the future, but no promises. I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
The cards have foretold that you seek direction.
Yeah.
How do I stop that weasel from hurling rocks at my house?
What goes up must come down. But what's more important is where it comes down.
Yeah, like on my house.
Poor Guybrush.
How do I get to Lucre Island?
It's a fairly simple procedure. Get on your ship.
But I don't have a ship.
So find one. Must I draw you a map? Then assemble your crew.
A crew? Where am I gonna get a crew?
This is a pirate town. Even in these economically depressed times, you should be able to find a couple of competent sailors. Then sail to Lucre Island.
But I don't know where to find Lucre Island.
That's what navigators are for, Guybrush. I believe there's one in the scum bar.
All right. So, that's a good
Actually, I think I
idea.
can figure out what to do next all by myself.
Very well.
All right. What about, Voodoo Googums?
I sense that you wish to dabble in the dangerous voodoo arts. What did you have in mind?
Have you got any of those evil destroying voodoo dolls?
Sorry, we're fresh out. We're expecting a shipment from Dinky Island early next week.
Aw.
How about one of those invisibility necklaces to help me sneak into women's locker rooms?
Those are nice, aren't they?
Yeah. Got any?
No, it's been a bad year for unspoiled eyeballs.
Ugh.
Do you have any plus 10 strength elixirs in stock?
Perhaps. What are your current stats?
I don't think I've got any.
Well then, what good would a strength elixir do?
I see your point.
You got a stat. You can hold your breath for 10 minutes.
I could really use a potion that would make me immune to severe gas attacks.
You're telling me. Tragically, our shipment from Booty Island.
Oh,
is
of course
also
it comes from
running
Booty
late.
Island. Ugh.
I'm in the market for an enchanted sword that hypnotizes my enemies into a deep stupor before I skewer them with it.
You don't need a sword to send your foes into a stupor, my child. Just be yourself.
Ouch.
Thanks.
Talk about a burn.
Have you got any snacks? I'm starving.
I left my gum machine in Puerto Pollo. You might want to try the scum bar if you're really hungry.
All right.
On second thought, I probably shouldn't be shopping at a time like this.
True.
Okay, let's see.
My mystic eye sees precious time wasted in idle chit-chat.
Yeah, why not?
To know.
What you been up to since,
Didn't you relocate to the island of Puerto Pollo?
I
Curse of
did,
Monkey Island?
But I sensed that I was needed here on Melee. Besides, the incessant clucking on Puerto Pollo was driving me mad.
So these are like a whole bunch of references I did not get as a kid. I just thought they were funny lines. You know, I didn't realize they were actually referencing previous games. Alright.
Did you really move your thriving voodoo emporium back to Melee Island just to be near me?
Yes, but perhaps my voodoo senses were on the fritz.
Why is Melee Island so empty?
That is an excellent question, Guybrush.
I thought so.
Well,
What?
Why is Melee Island so empty?
Oh, that. About a month ago, a mysterious overseas investor began buying up all of Melee Island from the local pirates. Those that wouldn't sell have been challenged to various forms of insult games. Insult sword fighting, insult golf, insult darts, insult arm wrestling. You get the idea. Strangely, this investor always wins. He's the best insulter the Tri-Island area has ever seen. Eventually, even the craftiest of Melee's pirates have been forced to sell after wagering their homes and businesses in ever-escalating rounds of insult gaming.
How awful. Why don't the pirates just refuse to play?
How many pirates do you know that can resist a duel?
Good point.
In any event, the few pirates remaining on Melee Island live in constant fear of being challenged by this foreign investor.
all right. So there's some good backstory there, some good exposition telling us what the hell's been going on.
Do you know anything more about the mysterious foreign investor?
Only that he comes from a faraway exotic place called Sydney.
Sydney? That sounds like the name of a kid who gets beat up a lot in school.
Yeah, the villain here is Australian, so...
You've helped me so much over the years, and I still don't know your name.
My name is not important.
Oh, come on. What's your name?
Do not taunt the fates, Threepwood. The truth of my name will be revealed when the time is right, and no sooner.
I don't think it's revealed in Tales of Monkey Island.
I'd like to talk about more important matters.
Like what?
So obviously that time has not come yet. Anyways, I think that's it for
I
now.
don't need any more of your enigmatic hoodoo right now.
As you wish, Guybrush. I'll be here later if you need me.
Alright. Look at Strange Mirror. I would if the game was... There we go.
Mirror.
Cooperating correctly. Yeah, here's the problem with camera relative controls in this game. Whenever you get close to something, Guybrush likes to turn away from it, which really sucks.
Blood pate.
You know, you wanna look at stuff, but Guybrush turns away for some reason. Anyways, I don't think there's anything else we can do in there right now. I could be wrong, but we'll see.
Sold.
Sold. I don't know what that is, but the scum bar is, I think, this way. Hello.
Ahoy there, fellow seafaring wastrels.
Yes! Oh, sorry about that.
You startled us.
Yeah, that's it. Startled.
You two look awfully familiar.
Yeah.
We have very common-looking faces. Isn't that right?
Oh, definitely. Can't swing a dead Chinook around here without hitting someone who looked like us.
I don't know.
Didn't we run into each other last summer on Fat Island?
We've never been to Fat Island.
And never in the summers.
Are you sure we haven't met?
Drop it, Threepwood.
Wait.
Hey, how'd you know my name?
Yeah.
Doesn't everyone know the name of Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate?
True, but I still think you guys look familiar.
Yeah.
Aren't you the famous comedy team of Youngler and Muntz?
Youngler and Muntz? Never heard of them.
You haven't? But they're brilliant! They do this bit about how men leave the commode seat up and how women love to shop for boots.
That just sounds weird.
Well, I guess you had to be there.
Yeah.
I could swear that I know you guys.
I really don't think so.
Dudes, aren't you the founding members of Keel Hall, the world's loudest pirate speed metal band?
Yeah,
Right.
dude.
Neither of us can carry a tune.
Aw.
Neither can Keel Hall. I could swear that I know you guys.
I really don't think so.
Didn't we share a cruise to Monkey Island once?
I don't think so.
Carla, make the bad man stop. He's come to take us back to Monkey Island.
Carla?
Who?
You can't fool me. You're Carla, the swordmaster of Melee Island. And you're Otis.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let it go, Otis. The half-witch recognized us.
I knew you guys looked familiar. You were 2/3 of my original Monkey Island crew.
The crew you abandoned on Monkey Island, you mean?
Do you have any idea how difficult it is to escape from Monkey Island?
Roll credits.
No. How difficult is it to?
Escape from Monkey Island.
Roll credits.
Well, It's really difficult.
Yeah,
The whole experience was very traumatizing.
scared us for life.
Gee, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, sorry doesn't feed the narwhals, Buster.
I don't think we ever learn how they did escape. But yeah, it's really nice to see them again.
So, what have you rapscallions been up to?
Where to begin?
What have you been doing with yourself, Carla?
You mean after I finally managed to escape from Monkey Island?
Roll
You're
credits.
never gonna forgive me for that, are you?
Not in this lifetime. Anyhow, I've spent the last few years here on Melee Island re-establishing my Swordmaster credentials.
Well, that sounds productive.
Oh, it was, until that Australian showed up.
Australian?
Yeah, an Australian real estate developer. He challenged me to a round of insult sword fighting, badgered me into betting my house. It was over so quickly.
Gee,
Now I wander the streets of Melee insult sword fighting for food.
how sad.
What about Otis?
How about you, Otis? What have you been doing for the last few years?
Well, after I finally escaped from Monkey Island.
Roll
I
credit?
made my
Nah,
way
I'm not
back
gonna
to
do that
Melee
anymore.
Island, where I tried to resume my former profession.
Petty thievery?
I prefer to think of it as proactive redistribution of wealth.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, the indignities I suffer on Monkey Island have left me so jittery that I cannot pick a lock or a pocket without making more noise than a flatulent hippo.
What's
Ew.
the imagery? So how do you earn a living?
Begging mostly. You'd be amazed how many people will pay to hear the story of the innocent pirates who were betrayed by their idiot captain.
I wouldn't say betrayed.
Whatever happened to Captain Smirk, the sword trainer?
He sold his house to a foreign investor.
But he didn't want to.
The investor challenged him to a round of insult gin rummy and beat him.
Smirk was so ashamed that he signed over the deed to his house on the spot and hopped the next ship out of Melee.
The same story's been repeated dozens of times all over Melee Island. This slimy investor strolls into a pirate's house or place of business, challenges him to a game of insult something or another, then humiliates them so badly that they have to cave into his hostile takeovers.
Haven't you noticed all the sword signs around here?
Yeah, I thought that was a little weird.
Well, where's the third member of our old crew?
You mean Meat Hook?
That's a good question.
After we finally got off Monkey Island, Meat Hook renounced his piratey lifestyle and returned to his true passion,
Drinking?
painting.
Painting? But the guy's got no hands.
That's what we said.
These stories are too depressing. Let's talk about something else.
If we must.
All right.
Won't you join my crew? For old time's sake.
Guybrush, take a good look at Otis.
Monkeys! Monkeys is full of the monkeys!
That's what happened to him the last time we agreed to be part of your crew. Now, what in the name of Blackbeard's dandruff could possibly convince us to join you in another idiotic adventure?
Well, how about a brand new car?
What?
Sorry, I kind of got caught up in the moment. Well, how about treasure? Boatloads of treasure.
We're still waiting for the treasure you promised us the last time.
Oh, yeah. Well, how about some lovely property off the coast of Booty Island?
Oh, that's rich. Everyone knows that a mysterious foreign investor has bought up all the real estate around Booty Island.
Well, how about cushy government jobs?
That sounds interesting.
Carla, what are you doing?
What kind of cushy government jobs are we talking about?
You know, the kind where you're paid 3 times the going private sector rate, no one checks your work, and it's impossible to be fired.
Don't listen to him, Carla. He just wants to take us back to Monkey Island.
We'd want contracts, of course.
I'll see what I can do. Be seeing ya.
Not if we see you first.
Yeah, we should be able to do that. I mean, it's nepotism, but, you know, we are married to the governor. Anyways. What do we got here? Enter door. Oh, this is the town hall, right? I think this is the town hall.
Guybrush, what are you doing here?
Looking for a bathroom?
Quit fooling around and stop that catapult.
Alright. Alright, let's go. What's this way? Come on. There we go. We got a fountain. Let's look at the fountain.
Wow, that's one flexible merboy.
Yeah.
I suppose it would make a good lawn ornament, but it'd never fit in
Aw,
my
I
pants.
can't pick it up. What about
Wow,
use it?
That's
Nope.
one flexible merboy.
Alright, I think what we're looking for is this way. I'm looking for the scum bar. See, I think it's past here. Yes, there it is. The scum bar. Alright. And... yeah, doesn't look too bad. Let's go ahead and talk to
Ahoy,
some dart
mateys.
players.
Buzz up, buzzard breath.
Yeah, can't you see we're busy here?
You're in a bar. You're playing darts. This is busy?
Listen, We're playing for the title of Grand Master Dart Champion of Melee Island.
Yeah, and unless you're good enough to compete,
Which you aren't.
we'd advise that you take a long walk off a short pier.
How do you know I'm not good enough to compete, though? Like, seriously.
I'm a dart-throwing maniac.
Really?
Back in grade school, they called me the Dart Master. Or something that rhymed with that, anyway. So, can I join your game?
No.